Hi there, welcome back to Ingvarta. This is Vani, and today I have a secret for you. A secret that can help you to improve the way you speak. Imagine by just changing one simple habit, you can sound more natural, fluent, and confident while speaking in English. Well, do you want to know this secret? It is all about mastering speech habits. And today I will give you 4 speech habits that can transform the way you speak. So let's start today's video. So let's start with our first habit. Practice active listening. This is actually a game changer if you truly want to improve your fluency because it enhances your comprehension, it helps you to build a richer vocabulary, a better vocabulary, and along with that, it also helps you to understand the natural flow and rhythm of the language. And once you know all this, you will actually be able to respond more accurately and confidently while having a conversation with someone. So, to make active listening easier and effective for you, I have a special technique, the RASA method. RASA stands for receive, appreciate, summarize, and ask. Let's start with receive. Now, whenever the speaker is talking to you, try to give your full attention to the speaker. Eliminate all distraction, maintain a good eye contact, and stay focused. Next up is appreciate. Now, whenever the speaker is sharing information, try to respond in a positive manner, by showing him positive gestures like nodding or smiling or making sounds like, okay, all right. This will encourage the speaker to share more information and it will show that you are equally involved in the conversation and you're understanding the message. Next up is summarize. Try to paraphrase whatever the speaker has said and point key pointers just to ensure clarity. And last up is ask. Always ask genuine questions from the speaker. This will encourage the speaker to share more details. If you regularly practice the RASA method, you can significantly improve your fluency and foster better communication. The second habit is slow down and pronounce clearly. Speaking slowly and clearly is crucial for effective communication. It not only gives you time to think and gather all your thoughts in a better way, but also helps the other person to understand you. So today, to help you build this habit, I will share 2 effective methods. The first one is pause and emphasize method, and the second one is practice with tongue twisters. The first method is pause and emphasize method. Always take required and real pauses while having a conversation with someone. This will not only give you time to think and gather all your thoughts, but it will also prevent you from rushing your words. And whenever you have a conversation with someone, always focus on enunciating each word clearly, especially the beginning and the ending of the word. You should focus on saying sentences slowly. Always take time to express yourself in a clear and proper way. The second method is practice with tongue twisters. Now, this is a fun way to challenge yourself and to improve your pronunciation. What you can do is, you can start slowly and then gradually with time, you can increase your pace and maintain clarity. Here is a quick trick. What you can do is try to visualize all the items that you say in a tongue twister. This will help you to articulate in a better way. Now let's practice some tongue twisters together. So over here I have 3 tongue twisters with me. Let's see how many I can say clearly. Let's start with our first one. She sells seashells on the seashore. Seashells on the seashore. Seashells on the... I failed this one. Okay, moving on to a second one. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Good. And time for our last one. Oh my god. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter was so bitter that Betty bought another bit of butter. Okay. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter was so bitter that Betty bought another bit of butter. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter was so bitter that Betty bought another bit of butter. So these are some techniques that you can follow to improve your pronunciation. So go ahead and try all of them. Moving on to our third habit, mirror practice. Now this is one habit that I can actually swear by, because this is just incredible and it helps you in numerous ways. You just have to stand in front of the mirror, select a paragraph or a dialogue of your choice, and then you have to read it loudly. Say it in a manner like you have a general, natural conversation with someone. And whenever you do this, focus on your mouth movement, your facial expression, and your body language. Whenever you say a word or you say a sentence, try to see how does your lip moves or how does your tongue rolls with every word. This will actually help you to pronounce each word correctly and accurately. And if you want to take your practice to next level, you can combine mirror practice with shadowing. Now, what is shadowing? Let's talk about that. Shadowing involves listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say as closely as possible. You simply have to select an audio or a video clip of a native speaker. Pay close attention to their pronunciation, their intonation, and the rhythm with which they speak. And once when you think that you're ready and you're good to go, try to speak like that speaker. Try to mimic him. Try to mimic his style. And whenever you do this, whenever you do shadowing, do it in front of the mirror. And whenever you go in front of the mirror and you start mimicking that speaker, look at your mouth movement, your facial expression, your tongue rolls, and your body movement, so that you know how well you are doing. And believe me, once you start combining these two practices, that is mirroring and shadowing, you will yourself see a drastic change in your speaking skills. The fourth habit is using filler words mindfully. Using filler words is not bad or wrong, but overusing them can make you sound less confident. You know, it generally happens with almost every one of us that whenever we are thinking while speaking, fillers like, they naturally come to us. So instead of completely relying on them, here is one technique that you can follow to overcome this problem. The technique that I was talking about is the think, pause, and respond method. Let's start with think. So whenever you start speaking, before that, take a brief moment to think about what you want to say. Organize your thoughts and select the words that you want to speak more clearly. Then comes pause. Now, whenever you speak, you obviously have to take pauses because they look natural. So take required natural pauses. And whenever you pause, just take a moment to gather your thoughts and think about what you want to say next, because pauses can really make your speech impactful. And lastly, we have response. Once you have gathered all your thoughts, respond in a confident way with a well-structured response. So once you start using this think, pause, and respond method, believe me, there will be a drastic change in your speech. It will help you to elevate your speaking skills to a next level. So this brings us to the end of the video. I really hope that these tips, they inspire you to speak more confidently and clearly. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I would love to hear from you. So share your own thoughts and your own speech challenges in the comments below. We will continue the conversation there onwards. I will see you very soon in my next video. Till then, keep practicing, stay confident, and happy speaking.